That was our morning saving tips. This is still Good Morning Abuja on the Unity Station, NTA Channel 5 Abuja. Now the program, we still have a conversation, not the last on the program yet. We still have other things, but this conversation is the last for today. And who do I have here? I have Dr. Jumai Amadu. She is the President Helpline Foundation for the Needy Abuja and also the Acting Director of Reform Coordination and Service Improvement, FCTA. And together we'll be talking about how she has been helping so far in her foundation and how she has been putting smiles on the faces of people. You're welcome to Good Morning Abuja.
Thank you very much. It's nice to be here with you.
Okay, so we want to know the positive outcome of empowering the less privileged.
First of all, I have this strong belief that nobody is too poor to give and there's nothing that is too small for you to give. So having that at the back of my mind, I just felt that no matter how little I have, I should be able to share with people.
Okay.
That was how it started. And like you said, when you're doing it, just do it because you are happy to give. Do it because you are happy to ensure that something left your hand to impact on somebody, no matter how small it is. It could even be a smile. Some people are depressed, and what do they need? Somebody to just smile at them and ask them certain questions. So that was the foundation that made me to commit to ensure that no matter how little I have, I should be able to share with people.
Okay. So what was actually the motivating factor?
The motivating factor is my upbringing. My auntie that I stayed with in the village, she was somebody that her house is like a maker of salt. Back then in the days, from the neighboring village, people would just come and drop their children in her house for them to attend this community secondary school in the village. And I saw how she was giving without holding back. Growing up as a child of about 10 years then, I wasn't happy seeing people coming to her house every time to keep receiving. And she taught me a lesson that I will never forget. She cooked a very big bowl of food and said I should eat. I kept eating. She said you must finish it. The lesson was that you cannot take more than your stomach can contain. Whatever it is, you share, and the more you share, the more fulfilled you are. So fast forward, I came to Abuja for my NYSC. And having that at the back of my mind also, I was able to put some core members together. I was just doing it, not knowing that it could amount to anything. 6 months, yes, 6 months down the line, the coordinator then, Mr. Healy, called me and said, he heard that you're doing X, Y, Z. Are you documenting? I said, document for what? I'm just doing it. He now said, no, just let us know what you're doing. And I wrote it down in form of application that I'm doing X, Y, Z. I was visiting the Carol Orphanage Home. I also have like an awareness campaign with some core members I carried out in Jikwe. Then Jikwe was a very small community. This was in 1997.
Wow.
Then also the prison in Kujo were visiting for medical outreach with some core members that were a medical doctor. So that was how after NYC I got NYC Honors Award. That also now gave me the job I'm doing today.
Oh wow.
So I now said if the little I did, yes, the little I did was able to make me not to apply for a day, make me not to move from one office to the other. I didn't have to look for anybody to give me a note or referral. I should just continue. So since 1998, we were just doing the little that we can. Festive period, little from my salary, little from what family and friends will put together for us. We bring these women together. We just play with them because their husbands pass. There's nobody to really give them this, show them love during Christmas, Salah, Valentine in particular. So always bring them together to have party together with them. And that is how we have been doing it. 2003, we now registered formally.
Wow.
Then the journey continued until we are where we are today.
Oh, wow.
And our belief is to be the link between the people that have and those who don't have. And that much we've been doing. People have been able to develop serious faith in the work that we are doing. They see that whatever they give us is being properly used.
So 20 years of Helpline Foundation, how fulfilling do you feel now?
Thank you very much. I'm very fulfilled, and thanks to Almighty God who has given us the enablement and the power to keep doing what we are doing. And secondly, I'm fulfilled because people believe in what we are doing. They believe that whatever resources they're entrusted in our hands, goes directly to the beneficiaries.
Yeah.
I'm fulfilled because some of these women, by the time we link them to a particular benefactor, they see them through their businesses, they see their children also through school.
Okay.
We have so many testimonials, and most importantly, when we come across these women, we see how they were. And if you look at most of them today, they have transformed. Most of them have become successful business owners. They have become successful lenders.
Really?
They have become people that look out for women that they could help. So that gives me fulfillment.
Oh, wow.
And when I see some of their children also now graduate, some of them are even working. I'm very happy that the little that God enabled us to do was able to give people so much satisfaction. And what they are looking for is not so much.
Yeah, exactly.
Children are in public schools, in some communities that we also extend our hands to. School fees is as little as 3,500. And there are some parents who cannot afford it. So just imagine if you are paying thousands, hundreds of thousands for your children in the city, and what some people require is just a fraction of that. At times, if we send like 50,000 to some communities, a lot of children will be back to school.
Wow.
That is why we are so grateful for the opportunity. And like I said, you cannot wait until when you have the entire money, because that time will never come.
Exactly.
You keep waiting because our needs are insatiable.
So this endeavor, how effective has it been?
It's been effective, like I said, because of the team that we have. The second, we also have mechanism in place to ensure that what we are doing does not go down the drain. There's also a positive impact in what we are doing. A typical example is the non-profit revolving loan scheme that we started like 6 years ago.
Wow.
The non-profit revolving loan scheme is a scheme that we instituted because we realized that most of these widows that came to us for help, they are usually victims of what I refer to as financial modern day slavery. So we now said it's better for us to put them in cluster. Or again, we ran to our friends, they gave us some money, we were able to have like 4 clusters across the FCT. So we bring the women together, 20 of them, we empower 10. So every month they meet, and every month they will discuss about the progress of their businesses. Then each person will drop money. It could be 2,000, it could be 1,000. And as they are dropping, the 11th woman will be giving. So within themselves, they are monitoring. Our team members just go there once in 2 months to see the progress. And from about 80 women that we started with, out of these 80, 40 were empowered. Today we have over 1,000 women that have benefited from this non-profit revolving loan scheme. So to us, we achieved 2 things. They were getting this capital without interest, and they were also able to recruit more women. So on their own, it keeps revolving. We also have the Voice of the Girls Parliament, which has been also very effective. Our aim for starting that project is to enable us groom these girls to become a well-informed women. We talk about women empowerment. We don't wait until when we are adults and start shouting. So we need to give these girls opportunity to have mentors, directly or indirectly. They have women that are their role models. Some of them, we link them to them. They encourage them within and outside Nigeria. And this has really made these girls to be so empowered. Their leadership skills have been developed.
You've really been doing well. I know the success stories are many and all that, but I still know there are some challenges. So what has been challenges?
In the midst of all this beautiful story that I've told you this morning, we still have challenges. Challenges in the sense that few number of these women that we've been encountering, they have this victim card. They see themselves as victim. My husband have passed, nothing for me again. So they are happy going from one function to the other, collecting food items. I will tell them that try as much as possible to do something. Try as much as possible to identify a need in your community, which is why our skills that we give them basically are on things that they can do and sell. A woman can do a liquid to be a community. She has already made market because the price is affordable. So our challenges is most of our, apart from funding, which is a universal problem, is for these women to really come out of their situation and see that they can overcome it. If that is done, we'll see that they are better. We have many success stories. We have quite a number that have really demonstrated that they can live above their situation, but we still have few that are just there, laid back, without really being challenged.
Okay.
So that we are surmounting. And also, that basically funding and these women to come out to be strong.
Strong women and also fight for themselves.
Fight for
not
themselves,
sit down
yes.
and just be looking for
Looking
food.
for
They should
food.
look for what to bring
Yes,
that food
retire
on their
to
table.
faith that they have been dispossessed of my husband's property. What else am I living for? So
Actually.
we want them to live above that.
So we see that you are also an author. You've written so many books. But this is like the recent one that you've done so far, and Rise from the Ashes.
Yes.
So can you just give us a quick one what this book is all about?
The book is basically, the title is Rise from the Ashes.
Okay.
We have success stories from these widows.
Okay.
And also we decided to tell their stories from their own perspective.
Okay.
We hear so many tales about women being ill-treated at the demise of their husbands. To me, they were tales until we encounter some of these women. And the stories are not what you hear and you not break down in tears. So which is why I said, let's put their story together, and also for the first time have some statistics documented, because we surfed through the internet and tried to see if we have anything that's written about widowhood. It was difficult to find. So this to us is going to be a reference point. This to us is going to make people to relate well with what these women have passed through. That way, when you're helping a widow, you know that you're helping a widow from an informed position based on what she has gone through, she and her family, which is why we put this book together. And to the glory of God, we launched it on the 23rd of this month, symbolically, because that was the day that United Nations set aside to create more awareness on the plight of widows, because for so long they have been neglected, for so long nobody cared about them. And we are all guilty of this particular something that happened to widows. Like at the demise of their husband, we'll go there while condoling, we promise them heaven and earth. I'm just a phone call away. If you have any problems, call me. After the condolence visits and the burial ceremonies are over, some of them said they are left alone with their children. Nobody, even if they call people, yes, we all have our issues that we are dealing with, so your own is secondary. But that shouldn't be the case. We can just phone them, we can just reach out to them in a little way that we can. Some of them have money, but they are lonely. We have some super rich widows, but what they need is just company. What they need is just somebody to talk to them, somebody to also guide them, encourage them on how to even manage what their husbands may have left for them. So which was how I put this together. The stories are all there, inspiring and encouraging story at the same time.
That's a nice one. You said it all, you said so many things, but before we let you go, one quick advice for people out there, just as giving is actually for everyone. Let's know the secret behind it, a service to humanity.
It is a gift that comes with so many blessings. Even the Bible said that those that reach out to widows, because God is their husband, and their children are also God's children. Even a part said that for the sake of widows, he can kill. So people that God can kill for their sake, just imagine the kind of blessing that you get by helping them. And like I said, nobody is too poor to give, and nothing is too small to give. It's a gift that people should learn. There's nothing that we cannot learn. If you wait until you have everything that you need, that time will never come. So from the little that you have, reach out to people. And I'm calling on good-spirited Nigeria to look out for NGOs that they know that can be a channel for them to help people. That way you'll be fulfilled. You could be in the comfort of your house and see that your money has gone a long way in ensuring that something has been written for you in the book of life, which is
that's a good one. It's a good one. It's really good to give, because it said givers never
lack. Even they say give, it will surely come back to you. Good measures, shake down, press together. The measure that you give is going to come back to you. So it's always fulfilling to give if it's done from your heart. And when it's done from your heart, the blessing is immeasurable.
Wow, that's a good one. Thank you for coming on Good Morning Abuja.
Thank you very much.
Have you here some other time to tell us more about what you're doing to help humanity. Thank you for your time with us. Thank you very much. It's my pleasure. Okay, so we'll be speaking with Dr. Juma Amadu. She is the President, Helpline Foundation for the Needy Abuja, and also the Acting Director, Reform Coordination and Service Improvements, FCTA. And she has told us all about what she has been doing for humanity, and she has put up a word out there for you to also impact positively and put smiles on the faces of people. We'll go for a short break, and after that, the program continues.